Hello, everybody. Monkeypuzzle here again. Welcome to episode number 2 of the Primus Server playing the Direwolf20 FTB pack for 1.7.10. So we've been clicking away here, doing all kinds of stuff, getting all set on this world. But there is a hitch. I think we're all going to have to go on the road again real quick. We're staying with the Direwolf20 pack, but something happened in a generation of this world where if you go as far as you want in any direction, there's only the same half dozen biomes. There's birch forests, extreme hills, regular forests, covered forests, and the magical forests from Thaumcraft. And that's about it. And it's just kind of boring. We want a Biomes of Plenty world that's just full of really interesting terrain. So we don't want to have to restart, but we're going to do something kind of tricky here. Basically, we're going to take all our stuff from this world and move it to the next world. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to make strong boxes or bags of holding or stuff like that. So I've made 5 of them. Let's go ahead and turn them into Invar. Our hardened strong boxes, and basically we're just going to get all our stuff into our inventory, and then we're going to put our player data into the new world. So basically we're going to pack up all our stuff, we're going to change worlds, and we'll have our stuff that we've worked so hard to gather so far when we enter the new world. So there's my strong boxes, and I got to pack up basically anything I want to keep. It's, you know, we figured if we're going to do this now, we do it. Well, if we're going to do this, we do it now and do it quickly when we don't have much stuff, when we haven't put much time into this particular world building stuff. So I don't have a whole lot, but there is something I want to go grab. I've got this bronze hammer here still, and I went ahead, and even though it's just a bronze hammer head, I went ahead and I invested a bunch of lapis and redstone in it, because over in my little mine shaft, I found some things that I wanted to have a fortune tool for. So let me get over there and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Whee! Splash. Whee! Splash. So yeah, back here in... Whoa! Alright, let me try that again. Well, back here too, in a bunch of places, I have found diamonds. So, and I wanted to wait till I had fortune to harvest these, so I'd get as many as I could out of them. Woohoo! So I'm gonna go ahead and grab all these as well and make sure that I pack them up in my boxes. And there's a lot of discussion going on in Skype. You can hear the little bleep bleep about what we should do, but none of us are content with just having 6 Biomes of Plenty biomes, so we gotta start in a new place. So that's kind of exciting. We get to move on already, and hopefully this time will not have to happen again, and we'll just be able to dig into our new digs. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish gathering up my diamonds. I think I had at least 4 clusters of them. Let me look. Oh no! Starving to death. Could have asked me, Brink. I would have shared. I wouldn't have let him starve to death. Yeah, let me just go find... Ah, here it is. Okay, and I may have another patch somewhere, but I'm going to go pack my stuff up. I'll check in with you guys when I'm all packed up. And then this episode, the bulk of it will be in the new place. See you in a bit. Alright everybody, well it's official. Primus is going on a road trip. Brink's got the smeltery all packed up. I've got my stuff mostly all packed up. I'm leaving my first set of wood armor and my wood pick and my stone sword. Bye. It was nice. Let's grab this too. Boom. Yep. And then let me see, that would go in this one. And I think I'm good to go. Let me just get rid of a couple other things in my inventory here. Just clear this up. So you can put the saplings in here. But here's what I got. So this is just a box of some basics. Here we have all my precious stuff. I ended up with 32 diamonds. Don't start with 1, start with 32. So that's cool. That's what I got from loading up my bronze hammer with luck. So that's fantastic. I got some coal and some redstone in here and the beginning of some Thaumcraft stuff. And in here, let me drop this in here while I've got it open. Just some natural stuff that I've collected so far. Some blocks that can go in there. Let's put the extra wood in there as well. I think the set of stuff I have on me is good for now. And just got some stone in here. Actually, I've got a bit more stone over in the mine shaft that I could grab. But I'm just going to pick all these up with a wrench now. Boop, 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 boop. I am packed for the trip. Grab my bed. Okay, so there I go. Ready to travel. Get this stuff on me down here. My pick and my hammer. I could have put those away. That's cool. Shovel, axe, signs to claim my new spot, and some torches. All right, and ready for the road. So yeah, everybody's doing this right now. We're all packing, sticking everything in our inventory, and then we're going to travel to the next world, however anybody travels in Minecraft to do that. But we'll figure it out. We've got the magic and the technology, and next time you see me, I will be there. Bye-bye. And here we are, and this is much better. We made the interstellar voyage just fine, landed on a new planet, and it's beautiful. We've got some kind of rainforesty stuff over there. I'm standing on this magnificent highlands. Ooh, look at that meteor there. Some jade cliffs over there. I might go check that out. Some magic forest. So this is way more interesting. And we made the transition just fine. Got all our gear. Honestly, I would have been happy starting over, but we didn't want to bore you guys with punching trees again. So, yep, transfer to a new land. But hopefully our diaspora is done at this point, and we're going to settle in. You can see some people already have. We've got our smeltery set up again. Brink is building up over there on the hill. I think he's recording that right now. Cat's somewhere over there in the forest. I'm going to head maybe over to those jade cliffs for now and set up my starter base. I'm not sure. But as the sun goes down, I'm going to grab my sleeping bag before I get attacked by mobs. And I'm going to roam around and check this place out and see where I settle in for now. And I will get back to you and we'll do some stuff. Well, it's a little bit later and I'm still up here. Why? Because I needed to make a wheat farm. Why? Because I needed to make let me get over here, a cow ranch. Why? Because I wanted to leave this hill in style. Why walk down when you can fly? So yeah, got the good old glider back now. I can't fly, but I can fall very slowly. Whee! Oh yeah, the good old days. So yeah, now that I've got this, I can come down from the hill. Let's buzz Brink here. See you in there? No. Ah, ahoy! Hello down there. Yep. So I got to look around for a place for a starter base. I want it to be just out of render distance from the rest of the folks because we don't have any way to fly or teleport yet, except for my glider, of course. So I want to be close to the guys, but I want to be just out of render distance so I can keep my frame rate real nice for you guys. So I'm probably going to go that way, like I said, to the Jaded Hills, but I don't promise that. I'm just going to stick all my strong boxes in here somewhere. So I'm not walking around with all my stuff and probably set my spawn in the bed. So if I die, I come back here. And then after that, I will find where I'm going to settle into. All right, so I'll see you when I've done that. Well, it seems I actually ended up going the opposite direction. Those jaded cliffs are over there, but it turns out Blizzard Penguin already has carved into the bottom of them. So that's cool. That's no big deal. I went and that area, I actually didn't like the color of the grass that much anyway, even though I love the shape of the biome. There was some redwoods beyond it that I liked, but that I thought felt took me too long of a walk from spawn at my current ability to walk. And over there is Cat Dog Penguin, and so I felt like I was kind of bunching up with everybody over there. That's the Highlands hill that we spawned in on, and just behind it was this rainforest, which I really like. I like the lushness of it. I think it's pretty, and it's nice and tall and really nice emerald green. So yeah, I want to make my starter base right here, and I think it's just out of render distance from the village over there, so I think it's going to be cool. I mean, not that there's any lack of rendering happening here, and I think I've determined that this is sort of the center of mass of the whole thing. It's kind of hard to figure out, but I'm going to call this it. So what I'm going to do for now, let me show you something else too, is let me just get up here. I like the Highlands over there too. I was tempted to use it, but like I said, it's a little too close to the rest of everything else of the village over there. But this gives me access to use this kind of as my pasture land and my farmland. And all the way over here, actually, there's quite a bit of terrain too. Let me get over there. I'll speed up real quick. Yeah, there's all this area over here, and it goes for quite a ways. So someone may beat me to it. That's no big deal. But we can do farms and things over here with our base over there. So let me get back down to the village, and we'll start this thing. And I probably won't be able to finish this episode, but at least we'll get it started. And there's Brink's house right there. So that's cool. I've got some stuff set up over in my little shelter over here for us to get going. And of course, we have to get started with computers. What kind of modded episode would it be if I didn't make some turtles? They're just way too useful, and until they take them away from me, I'm gonna have to use them. Okay, getting an upgrade. So that's 1 mining turtle, 2 mining turtles. And the first one I'm going to use over here. Turns out that Enfuego actually somehow started his his mine, his first little mine, right dead center with that block in my base. But I talked to him about it, and he was gracious enough to let me take over this spot. And what I'm going to do is put the turtle down here. Of course, the first turtle is always named Yertle. That's just how it goes. And it's not capitalized because he's just a turtle. And he needs some fuel. And we label him so he'll keep his fuel. So we're going to give him the first stack of coal. And then we're going to set him tunneling. There's a little delay in my writing there, and I think I figured it out that he needs to go exactly 133 blocks forward. And we'll also come on, there we go. We'll also get a lot of resources out of this. So he's gonna go until he gets to right under that spot, and in the meantime, let me get back up there. It's quite a trip to get up there. And yeah, this is all, I don't know if I explained it actually, this is so I have an easier way to get there. I'm just going to tunnel directly under it, and then for now I'm going to ladder up, and then once I have enough ender pearls and wool to make elevators, we'll do that. And maybe someday if I'm fancy, we'll make a train ride going all the way up to it. But for now, because there isn't a complete staircase to get all the way up there, I've just been taking the slow ride. We can turn around. Oops. Turn around and do it like this. It takes a minute, but it gets me most of the way up there. So I'll meet you up there. Alright, we're almost there. Let me just take the last little hop. I have my little route I take to get up here. Carved myself the little footholds I need to get back up to the top, and this is going to make it way easier from here on. So yeah, that's my center. So what we'll do is we'll stick this next one down. It doesn't matter which way I face him, and because I'm not feeling very imaginative right now, I'll just name the same name I named my last second turtle. There's Yertle and Nerdle. Okay, so that's his name. He gets fuel. And then we're going to set him to excavate 1. So he's just going to dig a hole straight down all the way to bedrock. And I actually should leave a chest here for him. I always just change it. Now that we have these, the regular crafting bench is just never good enough. Okay, so his back was right here, and he'll drop everything right there. So now I got to go back to Yertle and clean up his mess. So I'm going to go do that, and then once I have those two connected, we'll move on to the next thing. And while I'm back here for a second, let me grab a few things. Let's grab a whole lot of ladders and a whole lot of building guides. And I think I'm not going to be able to actually build the thing, but what I'm going to try to do is shape it out so you guys can see what I'm going to build. Bye, Blizzard Penguin. Well, it looks like I got it just right. He's done right here. I can't get over there. Let me empty him out so I can break him. Oh, let me turn F7 off too. I was using it so I could see what I needed to light up, but it causes quite a bit of lag while it's on. Okay, so let's break him out of the way. And then right in front of him is the hole. And maybe Nerdle is all the way back up there. So we're going to start the ladder going up anyway. And I will meet you at the top. Okay, so we've got that. I still need to put the ladder going all the way down, but we have a way up here. What did he get? Any goodies? A little bit of copper. So let me see. Let's now have him, I'm trying to remember the command. Go, is it forward? It is. And then we're going to have him do it again. This will be the elevator shaft later with this little open block elevators. And this is going to be my dead drop for now. I actually did this opposite. Oh well. I was going to have this be the drop into the water, and then this be the ladder, so it'd be easy to replace with the elevators. Although elevators might work with ladders. I don't know. Anyway, we have a way up and down. So let's have him do it again. So then in the meantime, well, I got to put this back for him. Let me take all that stuff. And I place that right on top of the ladder. Yeah, so I'm going to use these building guides now, and I'm going to set up what I think I'm going to build. And let me just go ahead and get that set up, and I'll show you. So it's not done, obviously. This is just the beginning, and I just wanted to show you I'm starting with a cylinder that has a radius of 6 from the center and is 23 blocks tall. I'm not sure if that's the right size or not, but I'm going to work with that for now. I think it's going to be okay. I want it to be pretty tall, but not too ridiculous. And you can see this is going to be sort of like the theme of the one I built as my starter base on the mod sauce, but I'm going to try to switch it up because I feel like I've worked with spheres quite a bit lately, and I want to do something different. So, okay, just hold that thought. I'll be right back. Hey, and we get ocelots spawning here. That's really cool. And I haven't seen those little green poison spiders yet, but I bet they're here too. So on top of that cylinder, I'm going to put a hexagon. And if you look here, this one's a 9x9x9. So it's kind of taking the Direwolf 9x9 to another level of 9x9x9 in a hexagon shape. Although I'm not sure where the third 9's coming from anyway. And these won't form as a cylinder hexagon. You know, it won't form as a hollow shape extruding up that way. But you'll just have to imagine that this is the first level. It'll go about 5, 6, maybe 7 blocks high with the ceiling and the floor. And this is going to be my machine room. So we're going to get into machines and all the different things to really level up here. But first I need a place to put them. And this is where they're going to go. So let me develop the next step and I'll show you that. Alright, I got the ceiling of that floor represented, and this will be the floor of the next level. And I'm realizing I've made things too big. This is going to take way too many blocks, especially for the next step, which I'm about to show you. So let me slim this down a little bit, and then I'll show you the last part. Okay, well, I think we've got it. So let's fly somewhere where we can see what I did and see how crazy I am or not. All right. Oh, that's not too bad. I thought that was going to be super outrageous. It's going to take a lot of materials. But yeah, there it is. These will extend up a whole floor as well and have their own ceiling. So this just represents kind of the wireframe of the floor. I figured out that these building guides, they don't make these totally symmetrical. See how that goes like that and that one doesn't. So I have a design for doing these that will be. So I'll fix that fuzzy edge. But the main idea is, again, that this floor right here is the machines, Ender IO, thermal expansion, IC2, power generation, whatever can fit in there. It's not that large, but that's kind of, you know, the machine room. And then each of these rooms can be for other mods that I want to learn until I outgrow this space or, you know, find the next one and move on. There's a little glitch right there, but anyway. Yeah, so I'm going to build that between now and the next episode, or at least work on it. I was going to build it out of wood to match the surroundings, but I don't have that much wood, and I actually think that it'll look better in stone at this point anyway. And one of these rooms is definitely going to be dedicated to Thaumcraft, if not 2 of the rooms. And by the time we get the Wand of Equal Trade, we'll be able to switch out as many blocks as we want. So we won't be stuck with the block that we build this out of. And hopefully by that time we'll be able to fly in one way or another as well. But anyway, that's the beginning of the starter base. on this world now in the Direwolf20 pack for Minecraft 1.7.10. So there it is. I'm going to work on that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode number 2. All the guys are doing cool stuff as well. Anyway, that's as much as I can do for this episode. So this is Monkeypuzzle, and I'm going to sign out for the night. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching to the end. And please, please, please leave me all your comments and ideas and suggestions for whichever. Okay, bye-bye.